In my last video, I talked about the LEGO sets I most regret not buying. However, this list was only really made up of sets I actually had a chance of purchasing. So, e.g., I had the cash in my pocket and the set was on the shelf waiting for me. However, I thought it'd be cool to make a list of my top 5 dream LEGO sets. So imagine that you're visited by a LEGO genie, and he grants you 5 wishes, where you can pick 5 LEGO sets from the entire back catalogue. These would be the ones that I would pick. Now, I'd love to know what you would pick. I guess you could call these your white whales. Please do let me know in the comment section down below. And while you're there, why not consider subscribing to the channel? It really does help me out. Right, this is going to be a good one, so let's get into it. Starting off this list at number 5. Now, I have in front of me the LEGO catalogue from 1994, and as a kid, I must have spent hundreds of hours looking through this thing. I'm sure many of you did the same thing. And there was always one set in this catalogue that I wanted more than anything else, and that is the Mach 2 Redbird rig. It's just a really cool looking set. I mean, it's a jet plane on the back of a truck. How cool is that? And actually, one of the great things about the model team sets is that they've aged really well. I mean, this set still looks good now. If LEGO was to bring it out, I'm pretty sure it would still do and sell, in pretty high numbers. Now, given this set's age, it was released in 1994. I would imagine it's probably very hard to find a sealed copy of it. I did have a look at eBay, and I could only find one that was sold in the last 6 months. And that was for around the £650 mark. So, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be buying this set anytime soon, but I'm going to keep dreaming anyway. Okay, moving on to number 4, and this is actually one of the most underrated LEGO sets ever, really, at least in my opinion. And it's set 10244, the Fairground Mixer. So this is part of the kind of LEGO Fairground sort of sub-theme. It was a creator expert set that was released in 2014, and yeah, it's just a very well designed set. So with this set, you obviously get a mixer that you can turn manually, or you can hook up to some power functions. You also get loads of side builds like this dunk tank, and I'm not sure what it's called, but the thing where you have to hit it with a hammer, see how high up you can get it. And one of the great things about these sub builds is that all of them do actually work, so you can play with them. But I think what makes this whole set is the fact that everything that you see, you can pack it up and put it on the back of a truck, so you can take the whole set from place to place. And if you have a LEGO City, this is kind of really a must-have set, because it just has endless play features. So yeah, I think it's clear that LEGO just didn't compromise on this set. It's I can't really think of a way you can make it better. It's just perfect how it is, really. And I think out of all of the sets I'm going to feature on this list, this is probably the kind of least expensive. So this is probably the one I've got the most chance of actually getting one day. So yeah, watch this space. If I do get it, I'll do a full video on it. Moving on to number 3, and I couldn't compile this list without having a Lord of the Rings set on there. I'm a massive fan of the books and the films, and I think out of all of them, I'd have to pick the Tower of Orthanc. I actually was going to go with the Helm's Deep set, just because it is such an iconic scene, but I think you'd all agree that the Tower of Orthanc is just kind of a much more visually striking set. Plus, one of the good things is that you do get Treebeard and an eagle as well. So, what more could you want? Now, one of the good things, I guess you'd call it a silver lining, is that now that LEGO has started to make 18 plus Lord of the Rings sets, we got Rivendell last year, and we're rumoured to be getting quite a big set this year. I could easily see them kind of remaking this set into a £300 or £400 kind of UCS type build. So I'm kind of holding out hope for that. I think I'm probably not going to be able to get this one, but at least if they bring out a new version of it, I can buy that. So I'm kind of holding out hope that will happen in the near future. Right, number two, and everyone loves a pirate ship, and out of all of the Lego pirate ships that Lego has made over the years, I think the cream of the crop has to be the Imperial Flagship. It was released in 2010, and this is the biggest and most historically accurate pirate ship Lego has ever made. And I think quite a good metric to determine how good a ship is just simply how many sails it's got. And this has 8 sails, it has 2 decks, a fully stocked kitchen, a captain's cabin, and even has a shark figurehead. So yeah, it's just overall it's just a fantastic set. And actually one of the reasons why I really like this is it kind of makes me think about the unicorn ship from the Tintin books. Yeah, I'm a massive Tintin fan. I'd love to see Lego bring out a Tintin theme one day. But yeah, it always makes me think of that ship. And you know, I'd love to have this set on my mantelpiece at home. I think it would look great. Okay, we're at number one, and rounding off this list is the Maersk container train. Now, I've always loved trains, and this for me is the best Lego train. I think a lot of people would say that the Emerald Knight set is the best, but for me, this just pips that set. I think just the fact that it is Maersk. I mean, Maersk is a real company. It kind of makes this set just feel real. And like I've said in the past, I'd love to have my own Lego city one day when I've got the time, money, and space. And every good city has to have a train network. So this is really a set that I have to have one day. I've actually seen this set sealed when I've been to kind of Lego fairs, but I've always kind of held off buying it, just because it is worth a lot. But I think next time I see it, I'm gonna have to buy it. So yeah, if you have one, let me know. At a good price. In fact, actually, one of the things I would love to see from Lego is a whole trains theme. I really can't understand why they haven't built that, because like I could imagine that the kind of Lego adult target audience are the sort of people who are probably who are probably into model trains, and you could just do so much with this theme. You could make sets based off real trains, like the TGVs in France, bullet trains. You could even do old-fashioned trains like the Flying Scotsman. Yeah, like I said, I really don't know why Lego hasn't done that. It seems like a massive moneymaker. But yeah, hopefully we'll definitely see more train sets soon. So yeah, there you have it. That is my top 5, my Lego white whales. I did actually spend a long time, thinking about what sets I would pick. And like I said, I'd love to know what your top 5 would be. Please do let me know. I'd love to hear it. If you did enjoy this video, please do leave a like and consider subscribing to the channel. It is free and it helps me out. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.